Hello, warriors and weirdos. Welcome back to another video. I'm Mace coming to you right now all the way from the west coast of Canada. And today we have Aurora with Home. Now I did see a little bit of this particular composition on Adam Strawn's channel, but I didn't watch the entire video, and I thought it'd be interesting because this is a live acoustic version of that same song. So I did hear a piece of the studio version composition of this track. So let's see what we get here with a live acoustic version with the wonderful Aurora. Anyways, hope everybody's doing okay out there. It's still summer, still beautiful. I know a lot of you are probably looking forward to some cooler weather because it's been very hot, at least here. That being said, I don't want colder weather. Being here in Canada and even on the lower mainland, the temperate climate, they would say, it's still very wet, rainy, and cold in the winter months. So that being said, I really enjoy the fall. So let's get into this. Aurora, not to be confused with Aurora Borealis. Aurora Dora the Explorer, Home, live acoustic. She's got two wonderful gentlemen here with her. One with the acoustic, the other one's going to help with some harmonies, I'm guessing. Anyways, let's go. As always, thank you for watching. If you have any recommendations or requests, be kindly and leave them down below in the comment section. Make sure to like and subscribe. I will eventually get to your request if you've made one in the past or you make one on this video. It just might not be tomorrow and it might not be next week, but it will be within the next 9 weeks. I can promise that. Okay, Aurora, Home, live acoustic.
Lost in the moment again.
Lost in the moment again.
Stuck where the road has no end. Keeping the hope in our minds. One day life will be kind. We are not alive. We are surviving every time. Oh, we are not alive.
That harmony.
Only dreams inside our minds. We are home. We are home. Home. We are home. We are home. Home. Endless days of complaints, forcing the light through our veins, keeping the hope in our minds. One day life will be kind. We are not alive. We are surviving every time. We are home. We are home. Home. We are home. We are home. Home. Wrapped inside a cocoon made of flesh and bones. Doesn't really matter where you come from. We are home. We are home. Home. Calm again. Calm again. I feel warm again. I am reborn again. I wrapped inside a cocoon made of flesh and bones. Doesn't really matter where you come from, we are home. We are home, home. Wrapped inside a cocoon made of flesh and bones. Doesn't really matter where we come from, we are home. We are home, home.
All right. So yeah, I love that one. It was definitely a sort of folk, an indie folk feel to it. I love the simplicity of the composition. Well, this particular performance, at least the acoustic, really brought out that vocal that I'm not going to try to mimic it, but man, it was really, really interesting, the composition. And I think the song, it's not talking about any physical home. It's talking about sort of the wealth of self, the home, being comfortable in your own body. She says, being wrapped in a cocoon, or at least intimated that in that one bar, something about being wrapped in a cocoon made of flesh and bones. But it doesn't matter where you come from, you're still home, or something like that. I thought, which was interesting, because at the end of the day, regardless of where you're from, you may share a heck of a lot more similarity with somebody halfway across the world than you do somebody across the street, which is where generalizations generally do not come to fruition and do not pan out, which is why we should look at people as individuals with their individual thoughts, problems, issues, personalities, stances, artistic expressions. But yeah, very interesting, man. Classic Aurora. You saw like midway through, she did that classic Aurora face. It's like Aurora's live performance, like she gets very into it. It's like a hockey player. I could compare it to like a hockey player on a breakaway Stanley Cup final, Game 7 in overtime, and then they just do the move perfectly. Or a basketball player, buzzer beater, puts it in. Or a football player, perfect throw. Or an artist, just making the perfect brushstroke. You can just tell that she's really in the zone and 100% invested in what she's doing and completely lost in the moment of that performance. So she's a great performer, very animated always, a lot of positive vibes. I like that one. It was different. The live acoustic really brought out that melody. Loved it. As always, man, we'll see you all soon. Let me know what you thought of this one down below, and make any recommendations you might have, and we'll see you on the next one. See you later.